gentlemen, boys and girls, you are now in tune to the greatest podcast that's ever been created. Welcome to the club. It's the 8-Bit Clubhouse Podcast, episode 14, recorded Monday, August 4th. What am I missing? Introducing your host. I just froze up there. How's that for dead air? Introducing the amazing host of this here podcast. It's your favorite gamer's favorite gamer, Hambone Johnny. And next up, it's the coolest kid on the playground. It's Kevin LA, aka the Coos. And last but most, he is the man, the myth, the legend, Drew. Welcome again to the club. Guys, what's happening? Drew, tell me all the good stuff.
Woo! It's fantastic. Thanks for the beautiful introduction as always, too. It's a beautiful Monday night. The weather is starting to turn a little bit, still summer and hot, but a little bit cooler at nights. It's lovely. Hambone, what about you? What's going on over in your neck of the woods?
Yeah, I'm just same, enjoying the weather. Finally, nice out. Not sweating my balls off from time to time. But just off a few fresh games of Go Fish. I was playing with the fam before recording here. So classic, yeah. Owen comes downstairs. She's like, "What can we play? Can I play VR? Like, let's go down your computer." I was like, "No, we don't have time for that, but we do have time for 3 Go Fish games." So that's what we just ripped off. It was pretty good. We used the Jokers as like an extra pair, like a mystery pair.
Okay.
It was
It
was pretty fun. Yeah.
I love good board games.
I love it.
Yeah.
I was talking to my wife about like when we were kids and like all the different games we would play with cards, like up the river, down the river, like and when we got a little bit older, we'd play like, asshole and stuff even without drinking. Like all these different games that I just don't remember how to play any of them. So I'm like, I've got these deck of cards. I'm like, I can play, Texas Hold'em or Go Fish. Like, what do you want to play?
Yeah.
But any of that
Old
other
Maid.
stuff, like, Old Maid or anything like Rummy, like I just don't remember the rules to any of those. So
you got to Google it. I did that last weekend. I forgot a game and Googled it, and it worked out well.
Google the games. Nice. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we love good board games. We played. I bought the Ticket to Ride. My kids loved it. Actually, Zoe liked it a lot more, but that was a fun one to get into.
I love Ticket to Ride.
Yeah, as they're getting a little bit older now, I want to get back into like, all right, Wednesday nights, like we're gonna make like tacos and play board games, like and watch Survivor. I'm trying to get into that routine. It's tough sometimes in the summer because sometimes you go out late or you have sports and activities and stuff, but I want to get back into that family routine and just hang out and make it, like you said, no electronics, just hang out. But speaking of that, I have a couple updates I did for you guys. So first, my magic update of the week. 2 updates, actually. Since the last time we talked, I bought the new Sonic the Hedgehog Secret Lair cards, which are awesome, right? So Secret Lair, if you didn't know, is like this. It's still made by the same people, same magic cards, but it's like a special edition series where they have like these really cool prints, like really cool illustrations. And they come out every once in a while with these. Sometimes it's like big IPs, sometimes it's not. They did it a Stranger Things IP. I don't know if I think they actually did a Final Fantasy Secret Lair set, but it's usually you get like the same 6 cards. Like you know what cards you're getting when you buy it. But there's always one card that you have a 5% chance of getting something rare. So in this case, for Sonic, the rare card is a Chaos Emerald. And I think there's like 8 different Chaos Emeralds or 7, whatever it is, different colors. And so I pre-ordered the set. I think I explained to you guys last time on the pre-order shenanigans. I ordered 3 sets because I wanted every Sonic card. It was like $100 for all the Sonic cards. So I had 3 chances because there was 3 bundles to get Chaos Emerald. First pack I open, bam, got a Chaos Emerald.
Amazing.
So pumped. Got a blue one. First one. And
what are the odds there? Is it like about 1 in 1,000 or something?
It's like well, I think they say it's like less than 5%. So I don't know. But at the time the card was worth $550. But then it comes down, since it was like the first week, I think it's kind of like plateaued probably around $220-ish. So still not bad, still good. Super. So I love those cards. And then last week also a new series came out called Edge of Eternity, and I bought a box of cards again, another box, and I got some good cards in there. I got like $100 card in that one as well. So
wow,
it's going well. I'm kind of on the down low right now, just playing with the cards I've gotten, my new cards, probably until the Spider-Man stuff comes out later this year. So
very cool.
Did you
So are
put
you
the
are you building
fancy
new
ex-
decks with these cards, or are they just you folding them in where it makes sense, or what's
I've
your
only
strategy?
so with the new ones, I bought like a pre-con commander deck, which was a lot of fun because this new series comes with is like space themed. It has like this new mechanic called like spaceships and stations. So I'm playing with that one. It's complicated but fun. And I've built my dinosaur deck, and now I've been building a Lord of the Rings Nazgul, the Ringwraiths deck. So kind of doing that on the side when I have a little bit of fun time. My wife thinks I'm crazy. She's like, what are you doing just playing with your cards all the time? And I just, you wouldn't understand. But
That's awesome.
Did you
yeah.
put the really expensive one in like a special case?
I did put it in a special case.
Yeah.
So I'm willing to sell it if the price is right. We'll see what happens. So I gotta tell you this quick story. I was on vacation last week. Went to Legoland, New York, and down to Hershey, Pennsylvania. Which, if you've never been to Hershey, Pennsylvania, it's Hershey candy bars, Hershey chocolates. It's Willy Wonka in real life.
Really?
Yeah, it's a super cool town. It just, the Milton Hershey guy, who's essentially like a Willy Wonka, was awesome. Like he pretty much donated all his money to the town, and made all these schools for all the kids to go to the schools for free. It's really cool, educational. But the town itself is just very cool, very clean. You can do all these tours. We designed and built our own candy bar. They have a huge amusement park, which is like incredible, like 14 roller coasters. It's a really cool place. I mean, probably a hike for you twos. I wouldn't say to fly all the way out here for that. But Handphone, maybe probably only
sure.
it's drivable for you. So I need to read you.
Is it a 1 day thing, or what do you think?
we were there for 3 days. We went to the park twice. Well, maybe 2.5 days. There's they have Hershey Chocolate World, which is like a massive gift shop, but it also has like these interactive rides / movies. And that's where you build your own chocolate bar. There's like 4 or 5. You take a trolley, you can do a trolley tour. That's like an hour long. It goes around the town and it teaches you about the town, and they kind of have like a little bit. So it's a cool, lots to do.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was a cool thing. Cool to learn about the company and whatnot. So one night, we all know and love my dog Goomba, right? He's almost 14 next week. Diabetes. He's a Lhasa. He's old. He's small. Great dog, but he's getting up there on age. So I get this text message at 10:07 p.m. while we're on vacation for my pet center that says, I was out with Goomba, taking him out before bed. I was trying to get a frog out of the pool and using the flashlight with the net, and I heard a splash. Goomba is okay, but he fell into the pool.
Oh,
now,
no.
Goomba's never been swimming in his life.
Really?
Not interested. He's just
You've
not
never
interested.
put him in the pool to see what he could do?
He was going for the frogs.
He's never had an interest. But she said that she got the flashlight pointed to the stairs. He swam over to the stairs and climbed out. So
Really?
Look at him.
Yeah.
Learning a new skill at 14.
Look at that.
You said you can't teach an old dog new tricks.
Exactly. But yeah, it was like, should I be concerned? But no, it was.
It's amazing.
It was interesting to say the least. So now next time we've been tired this week, but I'm curious now. Next time we're out in the pool, if he's going to try to like, oh, I remember this pool.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that's awesome. So was it your mother-in-law that watches the dog?
no,
or,
just a lady in the neighborhood. Yep.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah,
But she
that's
felt
always the
bad.
trouble, right? Like, what do you like, Coos? What do you do with your dogs when you go on vacation?
Yeah.
You have somebody, you board them up, or you have someone come over?
Normally, we have somebody come over. I found a lady for my old dogs. I had a neighbor that we could just take to the neighbor's house. Now with my new dogs, I found a lady on like Google or like Google Maps. I was just looking for dog people, and this lady was on there, and she's like certified all animals, fish. She can take care of fish tanks and all that. So she comes over and she does a really good job. Shout out to Miss Nettie's Pet Services if anybody wants to
Nice.
use her.
Miss Nettie.
We're not paid by Miss Nettie, but she is
Hey,
not
if
a
it gets-
sponsor of the 8-Bit Clubhouse podcast.
If it
But
gets you a free night of sit-in, we'll do
yeah,
it.
Yeah,
she
for
does
sure.
she does an awesome job for watching the dogs. And yeah, so we use her. But I'm currently, if you're watching live or the playback, I'm currently on vacation, and we brought the dogs with us this time. I'm at
Oh,
my
nice.
in-laws' house in Tennessee, and we brought the dogs. They have a pool as well, and we're going to my wife's aunt's lake house next week, and we got the dogs life jackets, which
Nice.
is absolute no. Hold on, let me rephrase that. We didn't get the dogs life jackets; they got the dogs life jackets. So
Now, you have wiener dogs or are they Dachshunds? What do you have?
that's it. Wiener dogs are
So
dachshunds.
I've heard a vicious rumor about wiener dogs / Dachshunds that
Mhm.
they can't swim because their legs are so small compared to their bodies that when they go in the water, they kind of roll over onto their back, helpless. Is that true?
No, that's not true. They can swim. They do the
Glad I
they do the
asked.
doggy paddle. You can just if you just hold them above the water, they start like their bodies automatically start swimming.
Mine does that too. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I think it's a dog thing. However, though,
think so.
speaking of rolling over, we did the boy wiener dog. His name's Potato. We put a
Amazing.
his life jacket's a little large. It's a little large for him. So they ordered a medium. It's a little big. And he was in the pool today. They were trying him out. He was like, get me out of here. He was scared to death with this life jacket on. And he tried to turn and rolled over. And I was
see?
like, get him. I was standing on the porch like, the dog's drowning. Get the dog. So they saved his life. But the other one was, and they've got handles on the back. So you can just pick up these wiener dogs by their life jacket handles and carry them around like little
Incredible.
briefcases.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Incredible.
So they don't like the life jackets. I don't either. They don't even like the water. They don't want to swim. But my girls are like throwing them in the pool. So they don't really have an option. But
Oh,
so
man.
funny.
I guess we gotta round the horn here, Hambone. What do you do with Peaches?
Yeah, we have a buddy that also has one dog, and when they go on vacation, we watch their dog. When
Oh,
we go on
nice.
vacation, they take our dog. So they're friendly. It's like a little corgi that they have, and our golden doodle is absolutely nuts and like running around like bonkers and everything.
Oh yeah.
So it's a little bit of they warm up to each other eventually, but it's two very different demeanors of those two dogs. So it's kind of interesting to
Yeah.
get old Frumpy over here when she comes over, and we keep them busy when we send Peaches over there. So
I bet.
yeah, but it's good.
So Cruz, did you fly there with the dogs?
they did. Yeah. I met them here. Yeah. Because I went to Ohio first for the annual Hall of Fame football Hall of Fame weekend.
Right.
Yeah. So I flew to Ohio, they flew to Tennessee, and then I flew down, and we all met here.
Did you get them like little service dog tags so that you come on the flight, or they have to go underneath?
They go underneath in like little
Oh.
carrier bags. Yeah.
I
Wieners in a
feel-
bag.
I would feel I would feel guilty.
The best kind of wiener.
Speaking of wieners in a bag, I drove by a place today that advertised Wild Wiener Wednesday, and I was
Yeah.
like, I just
Sign me up.
Yeah, I mean, hot wieners is a big thing in Rhode Island. Did you ever have them when you came here?
I
No.
did. I had
Wait,
them. Yeah.
Hambone has it. You haven't
You
had
never had a
wiener?
hot wiener, Hambone?
If you're talking about my own,
No, they're like hot dogs with chili. They're like loaded with all kinds
It's
of
like
toppings.
hamburger.
It's just like it's like a loaded hot dog, yeah.
No, it's a smaller wiener, and it has like Hamburg meat crumbled on it with a lot of celery salt, usually mustard and chopped onions.
Yeah.
And
never
when they
had
make them, they roll up. The guy rolls up his arm. He rolls up his sleeves like this, and he lines up like 12 buns up to his shoulder, and he grabs the meat and he puts it in each bun, and then he gets the stick that he dips in the mustard, and it's just like a violin. And he just loads it up his greasy arms and
arms.
Oh, and then
wieners.
he gets the onions and he just scoops them all over and they just fall back.
And then it falls back in the bin, and then everyone gets the greasy arm. Yeah,
is that
perfect.
the experience you had, Cruz?
I didn't see the arm guy. I think I got mine at like the airport, at the Rhode Island airport. So
Yeah,
I might have got. I didn't get the full hot wiener experience, but next time, buddy,
Next time I'll
you gotta go.
Bring an Oni meal.
Absolutely, amazing. I can't wait. But it was delicious, the one I had. But yeah, I mean, it wasn't advertised as like a normal hot dog with these toppings. It's just like hot wiener.
Wieners. Oh yeah,
it's got to be the hot wiener.
Hot wiener and coffee milk.
Yeah, hot wiener and coffee milk. Yeah.
That's all. We don't have fun things like that in Connecticut. I mean, we're just super boring, I guess. No hot wieners here. Although there is a hot dog place close to where I went to college here in Connecticut called Super Duper Weenie. And I always like that name.
That
Super
is
duper
awesome.
weenie.
Super duper weenie.
I went on a roller coaster at Hershey Park called the Super Duper Lupa. And I was like,
Super Duper Lupa.
That's
man.
like I named that ride.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Some
big weenie from Rhode Island named that one.
Also thought of you twice, Hambone, while I was out there. Played 2 mini golf courses. I thought you and Owen would appreciate them. They were decent little courses.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah. I'm always looking for a good mini golf course as you are. Golf. So
huge mini golf fans here.
Well, I mean, anything else you guys have to add about this beautiful intro type thing we got going on?
Yeah, no, I just I guess you mentioned golf, so I got out there and I played 9 holes this weekend, so that was nice. I got my clubs re-gripped this week. I went with the Win Dry Tack grips. I like that. I had one nice? I had them on my driver and my my hybrids before, and I liked how like soft they feel. I guess they wear down faster than like the
they do. You change them.
Stuff.
They do,
but
I
mean, I'm not playing a ton like I used to. So if I get 2-3 seasons out of them, that should be fine. That's what I had last time with them. So they were great. No, I went out there. There's a local course. I asked Owen if he wanted to come with me. I texted some buddies. No one wanted to come, so I just went myself. I played 9 holes yesterday afternoon.
You know, I envy that. No, I envy that. I don't have it in me. If I can't find someone, I was like, I won't go. But I
why not? Are you afraid they're going to pair you up with Rex?
Listen, I've played enough golf. It doesn't matter. I don't know what it is. It's just like I need to just do it. You know,
just do it, man. Bring some hot weenies and then make some friends. But
hot wiener.
Yeah,
yeah.
Let's
make sure we get that right.
Yeah, of course. But no, it was a couple. You never know what you're gonna get, right? Like I've played with like a couple like old people, like a old married couple before, played with some guys our age. This time it was a bunch of jabronis from the town over, a bunch of 20-year-olds that were talking about, I gotta make it home. My mom's making dinner. She's gonna be mad at me. And I didn't say anything. I'm like, I'm 20 years older than you guys, but enjoy. But yeah, these guys were drinking beers. One dude wasn't even teeing off because maybe it was like his 3rd time playing, but they were just having a blast.
Sounds perfect.
Yeah, no, it was good. They were throwing them back, and then one time, and I'll give the countdown for the earmuffs here: 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kids go away. I look over at one point, the biggest freaking bong I've seen since college. This kid pulls
out of stuff back,
dude. Like 3 foot, like probably came out of his golf bag. The kid who wasn't
really.
I'm like, what is going on, man? But yeah, they were having a blast, these guys. So whatever. It was funny. Yeah, it was great. It was a great afternoon.
The balls on that guy. Like when I drank and would play golf, I'd be scared to bring my own beers. Like I'd get in trouble. This guy rolls through with a 3-footer.
Yeah,
That's probably
it
the guy
was-
that wasn't playing. He didn't have any clubs. He just probably had alcohol.
It
And
probably
bongs
was.
and-
That's probably what he was.
Yeah,
He
I can't
he
tee
was just-
off because my
I don't have
driver's
gloves.
slot's got a 3-foot bong in it.
Yeah, and they drove off like I was with the one guy, and he would go over to his buddy's car and whatever, and they kind of parked over to the side. I'm like, it's fine, guys. Like I didn't say anything like affirming or like talking like down to him, but I'm like, do your thing. Like I don't care.
So
But
did
it
you
was funny.
did you take a cart? Were you in the cart with one of these guys?
I wasn't in the bong cart. I was in the other cart. I was in
Mm.
cart with my boy Dylan, who he was a good dude. You know, they were all super nice guys, but yeah, I thought it was just funny. I haven't seen a bong on a golf course ever, so I thought that was interesting.
See,
Yeah.
I feel like I would walk if I went by myself.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Carry my own
but-
bag, do my own thing, maybe bring the AirPods. Is that antisocial? Probably.
Probably, but no, I went in there. You know, I just rode with them, right? Didn't want to slow everybody down, so yeah, I'll jump in the cart. It's fine.
Cruz,
Yeah.
you know we took a hit of that bomb.
No, I
No,
didn't.
yeah.
No, I
That
didn't.
was my question.
I
That
did
was
not.
my next question.
Yeah, I wasn't. It wasn't even offered. Like I didn't even have the option.
Yeah.
but,
Third
yeah, no.
hole, he's taking
I-
the bond out of the golf hole.
Yeah. It was crazy, man. I did not expect to see that, so that was interesting. But no, man, it was a good
Nice.
full weekend over here, right? So I planted some grass. We had this like I don't know what kind of fescue grass, some kind of invasive grass was popping up in my backyard. So I dug out a bunch of holes.
Red thread?
What's that?
Red thread. That shit tapes over your lawn. But
Yeah, it might have been that. I have no idea what the hell it was, but it was one patch, and then the next thing I turned around, like a couple months later, there's 3 little patches of it. So I'm like, I can't be having that. And with the weather not being quite so hot, I'm like, all right, now's the time. Let's get some seed down. So I went to Lowe's, got
Smart.
some topsoil and some bags of Easy Seed. I've had the best luck with the Scott's Easy Seed over the
Me
Pennington.
too. Yeah,
Smart
that
seed.
stuff, yeah.
So I'll pay the
Is that
little
the
extra
one-
for that.
Is that the one
like
with
the
the
gold.
soil built into it?
Yeah, it has like soil, fertilizer, and the seed all in one. So you're paying
Yeah.
a premium for the bag, but if you only have a few spots to patch, it's definitely worth it. So
They,
I did that.
they have
yeah.
it in the little jug too that you can shake.
They have it in the jug. Yeah. If you
That's how
if
I
you catch
get
the
it, yeah.
timing right, you can get a buy one get one free on those jugs early in the season.
Oh,
So
I love 2 jugs.
stock up. 2 jugs,
2
and a couple
jugs
of
and hot
wieners.
wieners.
I
yeah.
think we just
Yeah.
found our podcast title. But
2
yeah, no, it was
jugs
good,
and
man.
a
My
wiener.
mom, the last highlight, I'll shout out to my mom. She turned 70 today. So
Shout
we had a-
out.
Nice.
Shout
Happy
had a-
out
birthday.
a nice
Yeah,
nice birthday
Mama
dinner.
Hambone.
Yeah, with my aunts and uncles and my parents. Owen came. So it was nice. We did that on Saturday, and my sister's actually. Thank God my parents don't have Twitch, but I'll spoil the surprise here. My sister's flying in tomorrow from Missouri as
Oh,
a surprise to my parents. We're all meeting at my aunt and uncle's house. I'm picking up my parents, driving over there after work, and it's going to be a little surprise because my mom hasn't seen my sister in 7 years, something like that.
No.
So,
Oh,
yeah, it's been a
wow.
while. So yeah, it should be
Yeah.
fun.
That's awesome.
that's great. Why is she coming in on a Tuesday?
She works in home healthcare, so her hours are like
Okay.
really weird. So middle of the week are her days off, which
Oh, okay.
I had the same
works.
reaction because it's not super convenient for everybody else. But if that's the only days you can get here,
Yeah.
so be it.
Hey,
I
best
see.
day to
I
fly is a Tuesday. Cheapest flights.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, so it should
Yeah.
be fun.
Speaking of Easy Seed, you know what sold me on the the Easy Seed? I went into Home Depot and they had a display. It was just a cinder block with like a very thin layer of dirt on the top, and that they put that Easy Seed on it. Grass was growing on the
Mhm.
cinder block. I was like, "That's my stuff."
Yeah,
You sold me. If you can
That's
grow
pretty
it on
cool.
straight concrete, it's gonna grow in my clay backyard.
yeah. I'm very sandy here, so
Yeah.
I'll bring some sand and I'll take some of your clay and we'll mix it up. We'll get some
Look at
nice
that.
mix
Fair
going.
enough. Yeah.
Nice.
A swapperoonie.
Swapperoonie. So yeah,
Anything else, guys?
Just swapping some seed.
I tell you what, man, there's something else with this episode. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
A lot of options. A lot of options for show title.
We'll keep moving right on the line, right down the line, and say, hey, watch us on Twitch if you don't. If you don't have Twitch and you don't watch us on Twitch, what's going on in your life right now? You can see that Hambone has that 3-foot bong he was talking about in the background of his camera view, as he
No.
took it from that.
Not true.
Oh, sorry, no, he doesn't. He does not have that. I just made that completely up. That was all false information.
If you don't believe us, go to the video. It's not there.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. You can only see it live on Twitch on the 8-Bit Clubhouse podcast stream.
You could have saw me making hot wieners too.
That's true.
That's right. That's right. We're gonna talk about what video games we've been playing, because a lot of times this podcast is about video games, and sometimes it's about hot wieners. We have been playing some games recently. I've been playing some. I realized, guys, when I sit down in my chair to play my PlayStation 5 Pro, every time I've got 100 games on there, and every time I turn on PGA 2K, it's okay. Now my go-to, and I feel it's that guilty pleasure game, right? And
yeah,
I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't stop.
You know what
playing.
it is?
There's nothing wrong.
It's easy
with that.
to just jump on and play 18 holes or whatever. It's just such an easy thing to like jump. And I hate to say it, like that's what I talked about last episode with Cyberpunk, right? It's hard to jump in and out of that sometimes. It's like there's a story and you're putting it down, and then you wait 2 weeks, and it's like, man, where did I leave off? What's the button controls? Stuff like sports games and PGA. It's easy to just jump in and out.
Right. Yeah, it is, and it's got me under that thumb, So that's what I've been playing. So I realized I'm going to bring my PlayStation 5 on vacation. I always take, when I go to the Football Hall of Fame every year, I take MLB The Show, and we play Home Run Derby. Me and my buddies, we hook it up on the TV. It's easy just to pick up and play. So
yeah,
this year I'm like, I'm going to buy it on PlayStation, get it, load my PlayStation up. And then I bought it during the MLB, what is their All-Star weekend. They had that game on sale for like $30, the new one. Maybe a little cheaper. Maybe it was like 28, but so I bought it then and played around with it a little bit. There wasn't much. I mean, there's not much difference from MLB The Show in the past 3 or 4 years, other than rosters. The graphics look really similar. They haven't changed much. But I realized, why am I packing my whole PlayStation to play MLB The Show when I can buy it on Switch? So then I bought it again on Nintendo Switch 2.
You are
so I bought MLB The Show twice just for Home Run Derby for one weekend.
So it probably cost you $90.
How did it run on Switch comparatively? I'm curious.
It ran great. I mean, it ran great. Let's see. 2 years ago, I took my iPad, hooked it up to the TV, and ran it through my PlayStation through Remote Play.
Wow.
And it chugged. It definitely chugged then. Babe Ruth stuttered when he was hitting home runs. He froze up a little bit. So, but the Switch version, it looked not as crisp, but ran.
That's all right. If it ran, no drops,
no issues with performance.
That's awesome.
So yeah. So I bought it again on Switch, took the Switch and did it that route. Left the PlayStation at home, so now I'm missing PGA 2K. Yeah, and then I bought it on Xbox because but thank you, Darth Platypus, for that joke. But it's weird seeing playing. I played with the Mariners because Big Dumper obviously plays for the Mariners, so I played with them, and it's weird playing it on PlayStation and seeing the Mariners have Nintendo Switch 2 patches on their sleeves. So it's weird to see like Nintendo Switch 2 advertisements on the PlayStation. Yeah, as you're playing. But that's cool. Yeah, I like that game though. I played a little bit of a regular game and set it more to like the arcadey settings.
Yeah.
So it's not as like hard to control. And it's fun. It's fun.
It's a good game, man. The presentation on those games are always great.
Oh yeah.
I don't think it was last year. Maybe it was last year, but when they did the Negro Leagues sort of spotlight, that was really, really cool to see the history on that.
Yeah.
And
they're
even
on
like
this one too.
Oh, good. I'm so glad they're continuing that. That was really, really cool from a history perspective.
Yeah.
But the road to the show, I think it's Road to the Show.
Yeah,
One of the mode. Oh,
that's what
No,
called,
it's
yeah.
March to October. That's my favorite
Mm.
mode. So it's like it puts you in game simulations. You might play the last 3 innings of a game, and then depending on
That's
how you
cool.
do,
Oh,
you
I
might
like
go on
that.
like a hot or a cold streak.
Yeah.
And then different things, whether you're pitching or you're trying to get the last out of the game, and it just you can play a whole season in like maybe 10 hours or so, as opposed to playing 162 games. So
Yeah.
really cool. Love that game.
Yeah. Yeah. I also played some of the Ninja Gaiden Ragebound, which Hambone's going to be way more informative about that game than I am. I'm on level 1-3, so I've
Okay.
played it for about 45 minutes. But man, it's good. It's
Yes.
good. And I didn't look for reviews or anything for that. I just saw it on it was either the PlayStation thing or the Nintendo Direct, and I was like, I got it. That's like a game I know I'm gonna like to play. So I bought it pre-reviews, and I really like it. It runs good, plays well. Controls are so far pretty easy. I know they've started introducing more and more mechanics as I'm going through. So hopefully they keep it simple, and it's a fun game. It's a fun game. I recommend it. And last but not least, I bought the Golden Tee Arcade Classics.
Yes, I
guys.
want to hear about it.
I did it for research, right? I mean, one of us had to do it. I bought it on PlayStation and Switch. No, I'm just joking.
Okay.
I just bought it on Switch I really wanted to buy it on PlayStation to get the trophies. And then I thought, is it even on Switch? And looked, and it was on there. And I'm like, I got to get on Switch. I need more stuff to play on the Switch too. So I'll buy it on there. It's got the same exact games that my arcade version does at home. So there's nothing new there. It's just a portable version of my arcade. Graphics are the PS1 style, not as blocky, but just as gritty. And man, they have 3 options to do the rollerball.
Okay.
One is with your thumbstick. So you press B. It's got like a see-through hand over the trackball, and you move the hand around. And you've got it on the ball where you want to put your hand, press B, and it'll put the hand down on the ball. And then you pull back on the stick and then flick it forward, and it will like use the imaginary hand.
Okay.
And then the next one is like an arrow. It's called like precision aim or direct aim or something. It's got more of an arrow. It's more of like the double click kind of thing that we're used to with golf games. But you pull back the arrow, hit B, and then push forward the arrow and hit B. And then the last one on the Switch, I don't know how this works on I do know how it works on the PlayStation. I looked it up. They've got touch screen. So you can actually touch the screen and roll the ball with your finger.
Oh, that's
Okay.
cool.
On the PlayStation, it's the middle
the
pad
touchpad?
on the touchpad.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I read that the touchpad doesn't work very well, but on the Switch it works. All those modes suck, right? You can drive. The driving's great. You can flick the thumbstick and it'll drive.
You just
Any kind of chip,
forget about it.
Chip, you're screwed. Anything you need to do with precision, the controls do not work. Even the touchpad, you can barely touch it and it won't register. And then you roll it a little harder and it won't register. And then you roll a little harder and it's like clink, and you sail it over the green. Yeah, so that's it. The game plays fun. It's got potential. If you love those games, I guess it's worth $30. Those controls are hard to get through, and I don't see them doing any kind of patch for that, unless they put out a trackball accessory, which that would be. I don't know why they would do that either. That's not going to sell.
The allure of that game is the trackball, I think.
Yeah.
And not having it is really tough. I applaud the attempt, but yeah, that does not sound appealing to me at all.
Maybe. What about mouse controls? Would that help?
Maybe.
That's a good idea.
A little drag.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I mean, that wouldn't transfer over to the PlayStation, but that's something that Switch could like advertise to get players.
Yeah, well, just it's not a big hit.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's all I've been playing. Hambone, Drew, what have you been playing?
Not a ton. Like I said, I was gone for a week, and I'm in a lull a little bit. We can talk about that a little bit later. But I've been I did play the Mario Party Jamboree TV.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, how is that?
I didn't talk about this, right? I did.
No,
It's 2
I think
weeks.
it came out
Sometimes I
like
forget. Yeah.
a couple days after our last show.
So it's $20, right? To upgrade for this attachment or whatever it is. When you load it, it almost I forget the options. I played it like the day it came out. But essentially, right when the screen pops up, you can enter the Jamboree TV or you can enter like the old way. If you enter the Jamboree TV, it's almost like you did a whole new menu where you don't have like the plaza anymore. You just go to like the game show. And in there, you have a few options. The first option we tried was the Bowser. I'm going to butcher a lot of these because it's been a while, but it's like the Bowser game show where it uses the full on camera for your entire body. And I will say, I mean, I have a pretty spacious living room. It worked well, but to have 4 people line up in your living room to all be on camera and have space between them, you need a lot of space. And the 2 people on the ends, regardless of how much space you have, are going to have tough angles at the TV per se, just because the spread out, right? I mean, I have a big TV, I have a big living room, and it still just felt awkward to me. I was on one of the ends. We played like it's weird. You play 3 mini games, and it was teams. It was, I think, me and my son versus my wife and daughter, and it's 3 mini games. If you win 2 mini games, you win. And the mini games are like 30 seconds each. One of them was we had to go like this and, do like the fist pump and punch a coin block. One of them was you had to just yell loud and clap as loud as you can, and there was like a little meter. It didn't really register it that well. It was just below mediocre, like a 4 out of 10. It was not great.
Really?
That's bad.
It was just, it was a miss. And there was only a few of those mini games. The next mode was the roller coaster mode, which I believe is the co-op mode. And I didn't try this. This is mouse controls, and it's a co-op mode, but you use the mouse. And I've never used the mouse on the Switch 2 yet, and I didn't use it today. So I don't know. I can't tell you how that mode is.
No review on that mode.
No review. But I also don't have 4 Joy-Cons to play it. So I only want to be able to play 2 players. The other mode was straight up Mario Party mode, but they introduced, which is my favorite Mario Party like feature that they didn't have in this game, is teams. So now it's 2v2, which I love Mario Party, especially when you have younger kids, because you kind of can help them and carry them and even it out. So essentially when you do that, you move around the board independently, but you share all of your coins, you share your items, and you share your stars. So if I make it to the star first and I buy it, then my team has the star. So it kind of adds that little bit more fun element, maybe not as competitive or maybe more competitive because now it's just 2 teams. So I love that mode, and I'm glad they added that mode. But to me, that should be like a free update. Like there's no new gameplay. It's just they added the mode. And then I think there's another speed mode, like 5 turns, rapid fire. I didn't even try that. So overall, maybe I didn't try everything, but I was very underwhelmed. I feel like a lot of this was like a free update type thing. I know we were talking in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, come join the Discord. A lot of us were talking about it there, kind of saying it wasn't worth the $20 value. And what would have been awesome from Nintendo point of view, I forget who said it, was that if they had included a code with the camera, like you buy the camera, you get the free Mario Party TV Jamboree upgrade for free, which would probably sell a lot of cameras. However, that being said, I think people would have been very underwhelmed and pissed off, like if they expected this big thing and then realized that, what do I really get out of this? I didn't get a lot.
You're saying they would be pissed off if they expected some big thing, even though it came free with the camera?
I think so. Plus, it would have been a little confusing, right? Because if you didn't own the base game, then you couldn't.
Yeah, that's tough like
That's
that. I was just
true.
thinking the
Yeah.
same thing.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, it would have been
unless they
tough.
package the full game with the Jamboree TV for like whatever, $100 with the
Yeah.
camera. Yeah.
I will say one of my favorite parts, just like in Mario Kart World, is you can have your face as a little bubble, going around the board and stuff like that. And then when you win, if you win a mini game, it shows it shows you, and you can kind of celebrate or whatever you want. So it's little things like that, but not to me, not worth having to pay $20 for it. It should have just been like a free upgrade in a way. So I don't know. At the end of the day, very underwhelming. I still love Mario Party. I love the 2-player mode, but I feel like that should have been part of it from the get-go. And I know there's tons of new mini games included that are mouse control specific, which again I did not play, so I can't speak to those. So maybe it's worth it, but I didn't do any of the mouse controls because it's another Wii situation gimmick with touch controls and all set.
Sounds very mundane and disappointing. I was really excited for
I
that.
was too.
Yeah, because I am a big Mario Party guy too, but yeah, that's too bad.
So,
well, hopefully they keep updating that game and put out more stuff for it.
Yeah. And then I've been playing Donkey Kong. I'm very close to beating the game. Pretty far down there. For those, without spoiling anything, I'll just say I'm at the disco. And if you know what that means, you know what that means. So pretty far along, I believe. Yeah. And
you are
having a blast. Only playing co-op with the wife. It's the only time I play. I don't play solo. And yeah, really enjoying it. I think I posted my recent, about 250-ish bananas and 250 fossils-ish. And I'm sure you
306 fossils, according to my daughter, is what you have.
Oh, that might be it. I was up there.
Minnie Coos is keeping an eye on everybody.
You know what? Fossils. I need to do maybe tomorrow I'll do a little leaderboard update. I'll post one in the Discord.
Yeah.
So that's it for me.
That's cool. Yeah, my kid played Donkey Kong 2-player and thought it was boring for the second player. She was like,
I'm sure it is.
Just spamming the sing button and just destroy everything.
It's cheat mode, like I said last time. It is the bosses you dominate.
You can just destroy all the terrain, no problem. Yeah,
I do yell at the wife sometimes. So it's like I'll be running like on a bridge, and she's trying to fight an enemy, and then there's a hole, and I fall on it. I'm like, whoa, slow down with the singing there. Just slow down.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll keep the DK love rolling. I beat it about a week ago, thereabouts. Owen has rolled credits as well. So yeah, man, I loved Donkey Kong Bonanza. I wish this was the launch game. I see why Mario Kart was, but yeah, man, DK, what a game. I absolutely loved it. Haven't gone back for all the post game stuff yet. I think I only played it a little bit the day after I rolled credits. But there's some really fun post game challenges that really ramp up some of the difficulty, I'd say.
Really?
Yeah. And there's still a ton of the bananas and fossils I need to find in the world and for some of the challenge levels. But yeah, great game. I'm not overly compelled to go back and 100% it, but I do want to at least there's, I guess, 4 or 5. I think 5. Then 5 challenge levels that you go back to each of the main NPCs that give you the Bonanza powers, and then they have some extra levels you can play. So super fun stuff. Definitely go back and at least check that out. So that's where I'm at.
Do you agree with the comparisons to Odyssey?
I see.
I've seen it split like 50-50.
Similarities. Yeah, yes and no. I mean, from the fact that you're turning around and you're finding a fossil, you're finding a banana like almost every 10 seconds. That's kind of the same thing with the moons, but I don't know. I feel like it's a little bit more structured, maybe. There's not quite as many bananas as there were moons, I think. I could be totally wrong there, but I feel like there were a lot more like just random moons scattered about, and that's kind of what the bananas are too, but some of them are like in secret rooms, or you've got to do like the challenge levels or those sorts of things. So yes and no.
Okay.
I don't know. I see some of the DNA in it, but it's its own thing.
Right.
I definitely got a lot better with some of the traversal and doing the like the surfing technique and being able to like cross bigger gaps or traverse faster using that, which I didn't really in the first bit of the game. But even just like run around punching everything is super fun. Um, so yeah,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
that's been great. I'm glad your daughter's been enjoying that as well.
Oh
So
yeah. She
it's a
loves it.
great game for the
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah. It is.
Um, I've also still playing Forza Horizon 5. I haven't gone back to the base game since I've entered the Hot Wheels DLC. We
The
streamed
Hot
some of that
Wheels
Hot
have
Wheels
hooked you.
DLC while you
Yeah.
guys were on
Yeah.
vacation. Thanks, Coos,
Yeah.
for watching on Twitch. Another shout out to watch our Twitch streams, please.
Yeah.
If we're not podcasting on Mondays, we're playing some games. And last Monday was some Hot Wheels and some Night Rain. But yeah, man, the Hot Wheels DLC is great. I think I'm maybe like 2/3 of the way done with it. I'm to the point now where some of the drifting challenges are really a barrier for me. I had a hard time with those in the base game. To really score the points, you need to really know what you're doing, and I've lost the muscle memory to do the drifting well in that game,
Oh
or maybe
yeah.
I just don't have a good car. I feel like I had a really good drift car when I played on Xbox, but got to get my hands on one there now. But still really enjoying it. There's a ton to do. Just driving around that open world, popping balloons and finding like XP signs and stuff is super fun. So yeah, we had a blast on the stream last week. So that's fun.
Yeah.
I'm playing that one. Um, and then yeah, I'll hit Rage Bound, right? Since you spoke to it a little while ago.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not too much further away, from where you're at. I'm on level 3-2. And
Oh,
Act
you're.
2 is pretty short.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you'll catch up to me in no time. But yeah, Act 1 you play as the boy. I forget his name. No idea.
A
Whatever.
boy.
Boy
A
boy
boy.
ninja.
Boy.
And he's cool. He's got his little sword. It's like old school, right? One slash and you're beating most of the enemies, but there's that cool power up where if you either charge your attack or you attack one of the enemies that has like a blue highlight around them,
Yeah.
you're like supercharged, I think is how what they call it. And then for some of those tougher enemies that are shielded, you can also one slice them. So it's really trying to find it's more like a rhythm type flow game where you're
Yeah.
going, you're making sure you're doing the platforming, you're jumping and you're slicing as you go. And then you see like some of the like a tougher enemy on the screen, and you know that there's gonna be one of those enemies that gives you the supercharge attack. So you
Yeah.
try to kind of bide your time for a second or two until that enemy shows up. You try to get that enemy as you're dodging the other projectiles or whatever's on the screen, and then you proceed on with the game. Um, Definitely a game that's intended for you to play over and over again. I've heard it's only like 6 to 8 hours long,
Hmm.
but I think there's a lot of replayability with some of the challenges that they present to you in some of the levels. I think there's 3 challenges per level. We're talking about Ragebound, Drew, just so
Okay,
you get
nice.
caught up. Um, but like don't fall in a pit or win without dying or defeat
Right.
enemies with
Yeah.
a supercharge attack 10 times. So there's different things you can do and different collectibles in each of the levels. There's
Yeah. I saw the
scarabs.
collectibles. Yeah.
Yeah, there's scarabs that you collect and you can spend at a shop for different buffs or some debuffs to make the game harder. Actually, there's different things you can buy from there. And there's also like crystal skulls that you collect, which I know the skulls has been a collectible in the other Ninja Gaiden games. I'm not entirely sure what that unlocks, but I know that there's secret levels. And I've played one of the secret levels so far. So I'm not sure if you collect all the skulls, you get a secret level or whatever, but we've got that going on.
Cool.
So yeah,
Wh-
super fun.
where are you playing that?
PlayStation.
Okay.
Yeah,
I've got it.
PlayStation.
I've been
I
playing
I
it
heard the,
handheld on the Switch.
yeah, I'm curious. You said that it's running great, so that's awesome to hear. I did hear the Switch version runs at 30 frames a second, which I can tell on some games. Some games I can't tell quite as much. I'm assuming the Switch 2 is the same, but I would expect maybe a little bit of a bump, unless it's locked at
Yeah.
30. But,
Yeah.
yeah, it's been great. It's been
I
great
think
on
with those
PlayStation.
older looking like 8-bit games,
You
I don't
can't.
know how much that matters, but
And
yeah.
it's a twitchy game, but it's not so much where you're gonna like miss a platform because it's 30 versus 60. It's
Right.
you're I wanted the trophies, really, is what I was
I
going for.
know,
So it's
yeah.
like,
I didn't you know what? I think I saw the advertisement for that on the Switch on the Direct, And so I just assumed it was on Switch. And
Yeah.
so that's where my mind locked into, had it on my wish list there. But and I needed a game to go on the go.
Yeah, for
too,
sure.
so,
It's a good Switch game for sure.
man, trophies really make you make that decision though, right? I wish they would.
Yeah,
I wish
just
they did
as
that,
like a
though.
little something else, and I had some
Yeah.
PlayStation Store credit as well, and it was on sale, 10% off. So I'm like, all right, all the stars are aligning for me to grab Ragebound over here.
Nice.
But no, so I played through all the boy ninja levels, and I played through some of the girl ninja levels. And there's I don't think it's a spoiler because I think they show it in the trailers, but there's a point where you play basically as both of them at the same time. So you have the boy powers and the girl powers, and the girl throws like kunai, like the not throwing stars, but the little dagger things. Um, so that's pretty cool. So you eventually get a slash attack and a projectile attack. Um, so that's super cool. I'm having a good time with that, and I will actually myself. I think I was talking about Shinobi when I was speaking to the Streets of Rage reference last time when I
Mhm.
mentioned Ragebound. So Ragebound was made by the Blasphemous people. Shinobi is made by the guys that did the Streets of Rage games. So I'll correct myself on that one.
Thank
Last
you,
time.
Hambone.
Oh,
I was
man.
losing sleep over
No,
that.
what? I was losing sleep over that. I was like, oh man, I messed
yeah.
that up. No
Yeah,
one
we
called
got
me
the-
out, but I'll call myself out.
We would have. We would have
Listen,
done.
I'm all
I'm
about
done.
integrity over here. Not
That's
ripping
right.
3-foot bonks on the golf course.
it.
Uh, so a couple other games I've got on the docket over here was Dark Souls Remastered. So this is also something I'm playing on PlayStation. It's on Switch as well, Drew, if you're interested. But this is the not the original like
Okay.
kind of FromSoft game. That's Demon Souls, but this is sort of the start of where all the brain trust came from that eventually became Elden Ring. So seeing some of the ideas and how they were used back in the day for Dark Souls, which I think originally came out in like 2012 or something like that. So I mean, we're talking a dozen years ago at this point, remastered in 2018. But even some of like the enemies that were I was fighting this giant golem on top of a castle, and there's a big dude throwing pots of fire at me, and that's one of the most annoying enemies in Night Rain. So I was like, oh well, I see where that idea came from, like kind of putting two and two
How
together.
does it hold up though? I feel like I played the demo on the Switch when it came out. Remember, I think they did like a play test or they did something, and
They might have because it came out pretty early on the Switch.
I
I
guess
don't
I'd have
think it. Yeah, it plays older. It's more clunky, right? I'm not a typical like sword and shield type player when I'm playing Elden Ring. I like to do something that's a little bit faster, use magic, that kind of stuff.
yeah.
But Dark Souls really they there's a lot of situations where you should use a shield for either blocking or parrying. So that's been pretty cool. I'm think I'm a little bit more than halfway, maybe even closer to the end. But there's something that happens within the game that basically says you've gotten this far. Now you have to go beat these 3 or 4 different bosses, and you can choose your path on where you want to go. So I've played the linear sort of portion of it, and now I'm at the more exploratory piece. But man, the
So
level design and how things kind of wrap around and you get back to where you started and you open up this new shortcut. It's just the way that FromSoft does it is it's like no one else. It's been really, really a
what
pleasure
now?
to
What
play.
made you play this? You played it before, right?
Never played it before. Never played it
Oh,
before.
you
So this is
have
technically my
never.
first
Okay.
playthrough. So my first Souls game was Elden Ring. I bought in on the hype. I'm like, yeah, let's try it out. It's awesome. So I loved it. And then I went back and played Demon Souls, which was remastered or remade, I guess technically for the PS5. Like that as well. Kind of a different style game, but you can see the similarities. And I said, you know what? I didn't play Dark Souls 2 or 1, 2, or 3. Those are games that have been out there and available. Like, might as well try them. And I'm really interested in playing Dark Souls 3. But I'm like, oh, I got to play one and two before I do that, right? So I got,
And,
yeah,
and
the
you're
first
playing
one,
this on which platform? You said.
PlayStation.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm playing
What's
on
this?
PlayStation.
Why does it say the way of the multiplayer up to 6 players online?
You,
What's that?
I don't know why it's up to 6 players, but you can basically play multiplayer. You can invade other worlds and sort of do a PvP situation, or you can call people from other worlds to assist with boss fights for you. So
But
similar to
it's
what
not.
actually Elden Ring has.
Okay, but it's not a straight up like co-op. You're not playing the storyline.
No,
se?
no, you're kind of doing your own, and then you can call in another player to help you with the boss. It's kind of how it works. I haven't done that yet. I've done it all by myself. I have no friends playing this game, nor do I really know how to pull people from other worlds into mine. I haven't really
And
looked
you
that up
don't
yet.
need help, Hambone. You don't. You
No.
got
Man, I
these.
needed some help on this last boss. There's Ornstein and Smoke. So anybody who's played Dark Souls probably knows those guys. Very apparently an iconic fight where there's just one little fast knight and a big fat guy with a huge hammer, and they're both chasing you around this arena. You walk in the arena, they're attacking you as the fog clears and the guy's already charging at you. It's really intense. I spent most of the weekend trying to beat those guys. But no, it's been great. It's been really, really great. I'm going to finish it out, and then once Dark Souls 2 goes on sale, I'll snag that when there's an opening in my gaming time at some point soon.
Nice.
Yeah, it's been fun. Last game I'll call out. I'm back on Baldur's Gate 3. So my Night Rain crew, Nick and Steve, we've sort of done all that we can do in Night Rain so far, and we're looking for something else multiplayer to play. And Baldur's Gate 3 was on sale, so Nick picked that up, and we've been starting a new multiplayer campaign. I haven't played that multiplayer. It's been really fun, kind of just jumping back in, getting into shenanigans. I made a half orc fighter, which I haven't played that class before, so that's been cool to see. I named him Leroy Jenkins, so had to do the throwback for that one. So it's been fun, man.
Yeah.
Kind of going back and just messing around, making some silly decisions, and getting into some trouble. So that's been fun. We played maybe 3 hours so far of the campaign. We've got probably another 50 to go. So it's going to be a long haul for us. But in between Night Rain content drops, we're going to bounce in and out of that. So that's been really fun.
See, this is what I need him. I need a game like that, or like Raven's Watch and stuff that we could play together. Like I'd be more.
There's a lot
I
out
think-
there.
Well, crossplay or on Switch too. I mean, I want to play.
I mean,
game.
you're only a couple Magic Card sales away from getting your own PlayStation.
I
No,
know, but
he's
I
not
just
gonna get a PlayStation.
I know you're never going to
the
get it.
principle.
but-
I just won't. I won't play it enough.
I think
If you get a
if you had this
PlayStation, I'm going to
stuff-
sell mine. How about that?
Yeah, there you go.
I might as well buy it off you then.
But yeah, no, I agree, man. There needs to be more stuff like that where we the three of us can get on and play together. There's just not as much out there as I would hope.
No.
But so yeah, well that's what's going on in my gaming world.
Call me crazy, but I still love Fall Guys.
I like Fall
Yeah,
Guys.
it is fun.
That was-
It is a
that
fun
was
game.
That was fun when we played.
We can do that. We got to beat Raven's Watch, and then we can play some more Fall Guys.
I think that's a good plan.
Mhm.
Got to beat Raven's Watch. We're so close.
And like Hambone mentioned, we do on the Mondays that we don't do our podcast, we do stream live on Twitch. So
Woo.
join our Twitch and watch us stream Ravens Watch and or the Hot Wheels DLC on Forza Horizon and
Correct.
or watch the Dark Lord himself take out other Dark Lords and do dark things with swords. It was fun watching Hambone play that. The Night Rain. I watched the stream live on Twitch, and man,
nice.
Hambone's a badass at those games, man. Running around, taking people out,
He's
just
badass at
cutting
everything.
people up,
Slicing and dicing.
recharging his
Put your hot
health. This
wieners
guy-
away.
This guy could fall off of 12-story buildings, hit the ground running, man. He's 2-footed Johnny. He was,
I was
the man.
I was watching him last Monday on vacation. You should have seen him going off these jumps and hitting balloons in his Hot Wheels DLC.
Yeah, it was
Crazy.
fun.
Man. Yeah,
Crazy.
professional.
Wild.
Next up, we're going to talk about a couple little things. Just make some quick pointers here. Well, what we're going to start with is Nintendo had a direct partner showcase. Which
Mhm.
let me start off by saying this: if you don't know, Nintendo likes people to be surprised. Nintendo loves people to be surprised. If they could keep everything a surprise and just shadow drop everything, they would. They love the surprise and delight. They want the shock. So when there's a leak that there's going to be a direct, Nintendo, I think this is just speculation. If there's a leak, there's going to be a direct on July 27th. and Nintendo has that planned, they will go in and change the date just to make that leak be wrong. So, and then everybody will be saying, "Where is it? Where is it?" And then they'll announce it. Oh, tomorrow at 6 a.m. I think that's why it's so like it's happening tomorrow.
Yeah.
They don't give a whole lot of
I love
heads
that
up
about
on
them, though.
that. So
I do like that too.
that's kind of what happened with this. We were expecting a full direct. Well, people were. I wasn't. I like to keep my expectations ground level, people.
Wow, they were
I'd
pretty
suggest that
grounded
as well.
here.
But they announced a partner direct, which if you don't know, it's not necessarily Nintendo first party games. It's announcements of games that they do third party games or with other developers, other publishers that aren't put out. You're not going to get a Mario in a Nintendo partner direct unless it's like Paper Mario on display puzzle game made by the same people who make the Lego games. So you won't get that either. But so we got a bunch of games here announced. Drew, do you want to go over some of the ones that caught your eye?
Yeah.
Got the I see you removing your headphones. Is everything all right?
No, we're good. There wasn't many. It started off with that Monster Hunter Stories game, which looked fantastic. Like, oh, what's this gonna be? And then I was like, oh, okay. But anyways, the Hyrule Warriors was a little bit of a shock, right? I mean, you just mentioned with the partner direct, you don't typically see a Nintendo published game, and here we are. And I'll get into the negatives in a minute, but I'm still excited for that game. Super excited for that game. God, looking at the list, it's bad when I'm excited to play Plants vs. Zombies, right? I mean, we probably.
Oh, I got excited about that one too.
Yeah. Hey, Peaches.
Yeah.
Peaches
live on Twitch right now.
Peaches live on Twitch,
like sitting in the perfect spot.
You gotta watch Twitch for the shenanigans.
You gotta watch what's going on.
You gotta watch.
You
never know when someone's spouse is gonna army crawl behind the camera. You never know.
I just saw her foot. I was like, "What is Peaches doing?"
That's great.
Yeah, I mean, we all probably played Plants vs. Zombies like on the original iPhone because it was one of the few games out, and it was a good game. It was a lot of fun. So I'm excited to. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it. That's about it. FC 26 for the soccer fans out there or football. This one supposedly did a lot of new things, unlike MLB The Show. I heard this is the year the FC kind of rebooting. They're doing a lot of changes. Evan plays this game religiously, so I'm going to have to figure out if I want to upgrade for him and let him play in my Switch 2, or do I buy it for a Switch 1 and it'll probably be a piece of shit. So that's the decision I'm going to have to make at some point. I think I'm going to have to. Maybe I'll get involved.
Hopefully back to the yearly releases with FC, right? Because they've been doing just the roster updates for the last 3 or 4 years with the old FIFA or FC, whatever it was.
Yeah. Yep.
So this is an actual legit release, which is awesome to see.
And maybe I'll play a little bit too. I mean, I don't mind. I like playing the soccer game. So and then on the same terms, NBA Bounce looks like another great game for him. I'm not sure how great it's going to be, but for an 8-year-old kid that loves basketball, it's just like a kind of a NBA Jam-ish type arcade style basketball game. So we'll go with that. But overall, the direct kind of sucks, right? Where's our Final Fantasy VII? Where's our Elden Ring?
Yeah,
I just want dates. I like to know what's the plan, which makes us believe that later we're gonna just get a tweet or like a shadow drop or I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen, but there was nothing that was like why show Hyrule Warriors and not even give us a date? Like it's just a weird direct for me.
Really, it's good to know that that's still coming. The Hyrule Warriors, whatever that was at the last scene as it was cutting out, that's got to be like Link's spirit coming to the land,
or he's time traveling to the past, right? Because the whole time travel
thing, like that. So that has me intrigued a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not overly psyched for Hyrule Warriors, but it's nice to see it's still coming, I guess. But yeah, to not get a date for Elden Ring, or Final Fantasy 7 remake is kind of shocking, knowing that those are two huge third-party games that are announced coming to the Switch, and we didn't get a date for either
And
of
we
those.
haven't heard
Is kind of disappointing.
anything, right? Since the original Nintendo Direct, Switch 2 Direct, we haven't
No,
heard or seen
no,
any
we
additional
haven't.
footage or anything.
We haven't. And the with the Elden Ring perspective, apparently there's like two new starting classes, which starting classes don't really mean much for Elden Ring, but it's new content. So I
Yeah.
was excited to kind of try that out because it's coming to all the other editions as well. So that's kind of a bummer.
Okay.
But I mean, there's a lot of good stuff here. I just think
Well,
nothing that's wowed anybody, right?
And that's
know,
what
right.
these partner directs are about. You're not going to
Yeah.
get they're gonna the Elden Ring and Final Fantasy stuff. They'll save for a big direct, even though they're third party.
yeah,
They'll
agreed.
announce those games are so
think?
big that
Yeah.
they'll put that on a main direct. Those
I
partner
think that's
directs,
fair.
yeah. I mean, I was really upset. I played Pac-Man World, the original. My buddy Christian I worked with. I'm gonna call him out right here. He was like, I'm suggesting this game to you. You're gonna love this game. It's a 3D platformer, and it was trash. The controls and
I
camera
heard it was really
were
bad.
rough. That and now they made another one. I can't believe, like, when your first game's that bad, you're just going to go ahead and make another one. You should shut it
Mm.
down. Just shut it down after the
Shut it
first one.
down.
But
I
here we
thought
are,
when I
Pac-Man World
first
2.
saw this, there was a game I used to play on Sega Genesis called Pac-Man 2: The New Adventures, and it was a point and click game type.
That sounds better than
It,
Yes.
it was. That's where I kind of got excited. I was like, "Is this it?" And then it was not that.
yeah. That's a bummer. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, there's like I said, there's good stuff here. Like Hyrule Warriors, the Final Fantasy Tactics. We already knew about that, but it's nice to show that hey, that's still coming.
Chilling by
the-
the fire.
Chilling by the fire, man. What a creepy ass game that was.
I mean, super
those
creepy.
big faces blown up next to a fire.
They got to get their
sticks.
camera games in.
They got to get the camera games in, man. So, but no, I think I was going to ask Drew. Did you try the demo for Adventures of Elliot? I think that's a Drew game.
No, I have not. Should
I
I?
think that's a Drew. Give that a go. I've heard two different people talk about it, and both gave nods to kind of old school Zelda kind of top down games for this.
Okay.
So give that a go. I haven't tried it myself. But after I heard that comparison, I was like, oh, maybe I do need to give this a go.
All right.
But
and there is the demo.
There apparently is a demo. I don't know if it was a limited release demo or whatnot, but apparently there's a demo out there.
No, there is free download. Now is this? But this doesn't come out for a while, right?
No, it's not like the first chapter of it or anything like that. It's not coming out for at least a year apparently, and
So it's Square Enix.
they're looking for feedback type of things. That might not be the final product that you play, but yeah, I mean, seems
Maybe
like
I'll
an
give it a
interesting
go.
concept.
I don't love this new 2D HD art style. I'm not a fan of it, to be honest.
Really? Why not?
I don't know. It just doesn't. I don't know. Doesn't do it for me. I mean, I haven't played a ton of them. I played. God, what was that one? Sea of Stars.
Mm-hmm.
I played
Nah, it
that
doesn't have
one.
the 2D HD. That's
It
just
doesn't?
2D. No,
Oh.
That's not considered 2D HD.
no.
Did they remake one of the Octopaths or something? And
I tried Octopath.
They remade Dragon Quest 3
Oh,
2D
yeah.
HD. That's what they
Yeah.
did recently.
Well, then maybe I don't know what I'm talking about.
Octopath, Live Alive. If you played Live Alive, that was 2D HD.
No, I played
Oh, yeah, it
Octopath.
was, yeah.
I tried Dragon Quest, the new one as well. What was that? 1 and 2, whatever
Yeah.
HD.
But
Maybe
no,
I
I don't
just
know.
don't like RPGs, like these old
Yeah.
school ones.
Yeah, I
that's too
don't.
bad.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what though? If it's a demo, I'll give it a go. I still haven't
Yeah.
played the Wild Hearts demo that I downloaded.
I think
I've
this
got
game's
some-
going to hit
some
you more
demos,
than
too.
Wild Hearts, from what I know of both of those titles.
Is this more of a
It's more of an action game. It's
that's
like
the
an adventure
word,
game
yeah.
as opposed to an RPG. This Elliot
Okay.
game.
You know
So
what?
yeah, give that a go.
Let me download the free download right now.
So
Anything
more
else,
to come.
guys, on this list? I mean,
Nah,
I'd like to
more
play
to
Outlaws,
watch.
but not on Switch.
Yeah,
You know, I wanted to play it, but every time I see something, I get more a little turned off on it. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
not much here.
Well, check it out. The list of the games is online for you to see. If all the Yakuza games are on there, I've heard those are good.
Mhm.
I think there's a little bit of something for everybody. Madden's coming out on the Switch for the first time. Last time it was on the Wii last. So you're getting Madden for a Nintendo console that we haven't had in a long time.
Yeah,
You picking
that's
this
exciting.
up,
I know
Cruz?
Tim's pumped.
Yeah, Tim
Yeah,
is
so-
pumped. Are you picking this up?
What, Madden?
Yeah.
I have all the Maddens, but I don't play them. I don't know why. I've got this sick obsession with having the complete collection of every Madden game. But if you wait like 3 years, you can buy this year's game for like $5. So that's what I've been doing. So
Okay.
I don't have last year's game or this year's, but I think the last one I have is 24. But I'll get it. I don't know if I'll buy it new, but I'll get it on PlayStation to keep the collection looking clean. Sega and
Nice.
PlayStation. But yeah, I like playing Madden, but all my friends are way better than I am.
Yeah.
I play just for S's and G's, and it's never, I'm
You
not
know,
good.
all these new sports games are just too complicated nowadays. Like I watched the video, I'm like, man, it just seems complicated. I watched Evan play one of the NBA 2K games, and it's like he's running around this open world in street clothes, and he's challenging guys to like street basketball. I was like, same thing with soccer. Whereas back in the day, I'd go into the FIFA 98 menu, I click World Cup mode, I select Argentina, and I just play a World Cup. I'm in Group C. I make the bracket. I'm in the team of 16, and I just play. They don't have that anymore, and I want that. Simplify the games again.
Yeah, never. We're not giving away our age talking about fescue grass and how hard the video games have become.
Nope, not at all.
Yeah. But yeah, check out the list. There's a little something for everybody. I'm gonna get Plants and Zombies for sure. I've been wanting to play that anyway. So
Yeah, I'll get that for sure.
yeah. Next up, I heard, I haven't looked into this. I've heard that there's a Switch price increase. Is this now in store? Is the price there now, or is it going to happen?
Effective as of yesterday.
Really?
That's crazy.
And
I cannot.
It's
I mean, I believe it, but
yeah,
wild.
It doesn't affect the Switch 2 though. Only Nintendo Switch 1. Yes.
So yet.
Right. Yeah.
So here's the thing, right? Let's talk about it really quick. There's 3 price increases. The Switch Lite is going from $200 to $230. The Switch OG is going from $300 to $340, and then the OLED is going from $350 to $400. Now, typically, in a life cycle of a console, we would think the opposite, right? These would start going the other way to try to sell them, get them off the shelves. But because of the tariffs, this is what they're saying. Now, remember, so if you want the latest Nintendo Switch 1, $400, and you can get a Switch 2 for $50 more, which is crazy, right? When you think about it. So are they saying that they just want you to buy the Switch 2? Like, are they almost indirectly saying just buy the Switch 2? It's only $50 more.
The difference. Yeah, that's a great point, actually. They might be angling that, but they've got stock they've got to unload, man. So like,
I know I see that angle too. They got to get rid of the other Switches, and you can go on Marketplace right now and get a Switch 1 for $120.
Yeah, which is wild. I'm like, how's this gonna affect the resale market, right? I'm like, do I offload my OLED? Do I get rid of my OG Switch and just kind of sell it? Like, am I gonna get more for it now? I don't know.
Right.
Probably hold on to it, but
great question.
I consider it.
Great question.
But
yeah,
it's crazy, man. It's crazy to see that the Switch never getting a price drop during its life, and then when the successor is out, it gets a price increase. It's unheard of.
I blame Bowser.
It's probably his fault. Somebody leaked a direct date, and he said, "Scorched Earth, everything's going up."
Yep.
Scorched Earth. Yeah. All right. Well, that's that. Tales of the Shire, Drew. What is it?
It's a bust. I did not pull the trigger.
No one saw this coming. No one saw it coming
Nobody.
at all.
Nobody saw it. Oh man, where was I gotta find the IGN.
So it's a video game on Switch. Is it on all consoles?
I think so.
I think
And it's
everywhere.
about the Hobbit, the world of the Hobbit. It's kind of like a Hobbit Animal Crossing game,
It
right?
is apparently so.
Exactly like that.
You know how many of those Animal Crossing games are a bust?
All
most,
of them
most-
except Animal Crossing.
Except
But with-
all
Yeah.
of
you
them
know, you
except
think
Animal
with-
Crossing.
where was it? A Lord of the Rings game is just how short it. Nah, I can't remember. There was a promising idea that turned out dreadfully boring and extremely buggy. Those were the
Oh,
words of
no.
IGN.
Yeah.
And I kept saying that over the last few months. I was like, it just looks boring. Like chop your, go to your garden, collect your food, chop your food, design your house. Like, I know I'm describing Animal Crossing, but there's some charm there, right? There's some, and I'm watching a video right now as we talk. Like, it looks fun. I love the graphic style. I love that like over animated type concept, but yeah, I'm not buying this. Maybe I don't even know if I would buy it for like $10. I just don't see anything selling me on it, unfortunately, which sucks. 'cause
Animal
you know me, I
Crossing
love
for
Lord
what
of the Rings.
for what it was. Animal Crossing ran great.
Yeah, no issues.
It
very,
did. It did.
minimal bugs. But yeah, that's a bummer. I know you were kind of like outside
Yeah.
looking in, interested on it, but
Yeah.
I'm
I hate
glad
that
you
for
waited
you.
for reviews.
Yeah.
It's too
I
bad.
think I just
It's too bad.
secretly wanted someone to come out and say, it's 10 times better than we all expected. It's awesome. It's the new Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
But then the reviews came out and it's like, it's exactly what we thought. It's boring. And by the way, it's actually buggy as well. So I'm like, oh.
What
Yeah.
the
At
hell are
least
they
it made
doing
my
with the Lord
decision
of the Rings
easier.
IP over there?
I
They're
know,
messing
right?
up
It's
every
so
single game they
easy.
put out. Between
It's so
Gollum being a
easy,
shit
though.
show, this game is a buggy mess. The Moria game, I think, is the best
Yeah.
of the recent three, but that's still like a 6 out of 10 type.
And that
game.
was, but did that even come out on anything besides Steam or PC?
It's on
Did that ever
it's
come
on
to
It's on
consoles?
consoles. Yeah, it's on not
It's
on
like
Switch.
a crafting game.
Yeah, it's like a
Yeah,
survival
I mean-
crafting kind of base building. I think it's kind of what it is. But
Okay.
yeah, it's like
If you look at
I don't know what the hell
Shadows
they're
and-
doing over there.
Well, you look
Everything's
back
falling
to
to
the-
shit after Shadows.
Yeah,
Shadow
I mean,
of
and
Mordor.
even the original IPs were great. All those GameCube and PlayStation games,
Yeah,
of
like the hack and slash
the
type
movies
games and everything.
Yeah,
I don't know what they're doing over there.
I
It's
don't
too
know
bad.
either, but
It's too bad.
it is
It's a
too
missed
bad.
opportunity, I think, with that IP because it'll sell just on the name alone if you put a decent product out there. But it just,
I know.
I don't know what they're doing. I don't have
But
the
they're
solution,
start-
but they don't know what they're doing either. So,
No,
something's wrong.
they tried to jump on the Animal Crossing train and they missed.
They missed.
Is
They're
what happened.
face
They
down.
missed the
on the tracks.
train.
Yeah.
So, all right.
So
That's all I got.
unfortunately for all you Lord of the Rings fans out there, you're still waiting.
Still
Keep
waiting.
on waiting, and maybe one day you'll get it. Maybe Drew will become a developer and take that IP and run with it to the bank. Also, speaking of Mario Paint, they re-released Mario Paint on the Nintendo the classics
NSO.
Yeah.
NSO.
NSO. Yeah. Console.
Nintendo
yeah.
Switch Online, Nintendo NES Classics. You can play Mario Paint. Well, that was a Super Nintendo game, wasn't it? Yeah, that's it's
Yeah.
on the SNES Classics. So play Mario Paint, and now you can use your Joy-Con as a mouse to control it. My
So
wife
did either-
All
loved
those
this game
flies.
when she
So
was a
did
kid.
either of
She
you
loved Mario
pump it up?
Paint. I have not played the new.
I have
version.
not. I haven't.
Nope.
Just like you, Drew. I have not used the mouse control yet. I have not been compelled to
I'm
control
holding
it
out
anyway.
as long as I can.
Yeah, I mean, it's great that it's there. I think. I mean, it makes absolute sense for them to release that with the whole mouse
Yeah.
control thing.
Oh, it does.
I didn't have fun with Mario Paint as an 8-year-old. I don't think I'll have fun with Mario Paint as a 40-year-old either. So
I didn't enjoy it either as a kid. My wife loved it, so maybe I put it on her Switch, and that'll break her off of Balatro.
Oh, yeah. Maybe I like that.
one
Also,
night,
we've
maybe.
been watching a few things. We talked about TV shows the last time
Right.
that we podcasted, and we talked about some that we are going to watch together. I don't know. I have not finished all the sharks, but I've watched some of the sharks, some
Okay.
of all the sharks, and I've been watching it with my family, and it's really fun.
Me too.
It's a super cool show.
yeah.
I really liked it. I enjoyed it. You know me. I love fish and scuba diving and
Yeah.
underwater and all that stuff. Anyway, so I was sold on that show before I even watched it.
Yeah.
But then I watched it, and they put this video game aspect into it, where you get
Yeah.
points by taking pictures of sharks in real life, and it's a game, a reality show game, and the person with the most pictures of sharks wins wonderful prizes. So
Yeah, it's incredible.
I highly enjoy that show. What do you guys think? Did you finish
Hambo,
it?
where are you, Hambo? Are you
I've
watching
only
it?
watched episode 1, so I have
Okay.
some of the sharks as well. But I think I understand the gist of the show.
Yeah.
Watching one episode, I'll get it all. But no, I think it was great. Each different shark is a different point value, and I was actually kind of questioning, like, well, if they take 3 different angled pictures of the same shark, are they going to know it's the same shark or different shark? I don't know how they're figuring that out, but I'm just letting that one go.
I'll tell you this now: they never truly describe that system.
Yeah.
But I think I don't know if it's an honor system, but it looks like there's other scuba divers. I wonder if there's like a legit point counter down there saying,
Yeah,
no,
I mean,
only...
they have a camera down there filming the
Yeah.
team as well, so
Right.
it's like they probably can see that, that concept of it. But no, I think it's great. My favorite part of the show, and I'm blanking on all of them right now, were the team names.
Oh yeah, there was
The team names were great. Why am I forgetting the team names? But I remember laughing.
Gil's Gone Wild.
Oh, Gil's Gone Wild.
Gone
Yeah,
Wild.
that was the best one. And
Land
there was another
sharks.
Shark Dots, the Shark Dot.
Shark
Dot,
Dot, and the other one was the funny one
Yeah.
too.
Oh, the British people. It was
Wasn't it a great British
the
Bake Off?
Great British Bake Off or
That's
something.
it. Yeah, something to do with that.
Oh, the Great
play on
British Bait Off. That's what it
Bait
was.
Off.
Yeah, so I thought those were clever.
The
but no,
Gil's
it
Gone
was-
Wild was really good.
Gil's Gone Wild. I
Yeah.
had me laughing. I don't think anyone else in my family was laughing,
Yeah.
but I was.
Yeah.
But I think it's an enjoyable show. It's an easy watch, right? It's
It's an
nothing
easy watch.
you can look down, scroll on your phone, and kind of watch at the same time. But
Yep.
Yeah.
I think Drew finished it though. I can tell.
Oh,
that
you bet
he's
your
done.
ass I
Oh,
finished
you
it.
know he did.
Me
yeah.
and Evan watched the whole damn thing. It's only 6 episodes. It's fantastic, and it's not really a spoiler, but people start getting eliminated, so be ready.
Oh, I
that.
heard that. Yeah, they
Yeah.
teased that at the end of episode 1.
Yeah.
I think the
But,
team I like's gonna get eliminated first, but whatever.
Which team do you like?
I forget
like-
what they're
I
called.
liked the 2 girls.
I'm here for the
I think
Gills.
The redhead and the other one.
Yeah,
Mm,
I like how they went for the Ray shark.
Yeah, she was
The,
like a
like,
ray
a
biologist or
Ray
something.
specialist. I'm like, well, I didn't
Yeah.
even know that was a thing, but I guess
I liked
she is.
the team that there was one girl and one guy, and they're from like the middle of the country. He was like, I learned how to scuba dive in a lake. And I'm like, me too. So I think that's why I picked him. And
yeah.
she's
They had
like,
some- they had-
I'm
had
here.
really
I'm here to
good-
show girls that they can
kick butt too, and-
do cool things.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I liked
yeah,
them as
everybody on the show is just like seemed like good people, which is
Yeah.
nice to
Pretty
see.
chill.
So,
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a great show. Great
yeah.
show. Good
Netflix,
homework.
right? Is it Netflix?
Netflix.
Netflix. Yep.
Yep.
Netflix.
Yeah.
All the Sharks. Terrible name still. I stand by it, but great show.
Yeah, we are not sponsored by Miss Nettie's Pet Services, but we are sponsored by Netflix, gentlemen. I'm just joking. We're not. Next up, we watched Happy Gilmore 2, as a lot of people did. I saw it got really
Lot
good
of people.
numbers, and
Crushed it.
it was entertaining. I enjoyed it. What do you guys think?
Yeah. And
Best movie you've
greatly
seen all year?
entertaining. I mean, it was very entertaining for what it was. A lot of cameos, a lot of
Mhm.
fun. I think the best review that I read was like something like Happy Gilmore 2 is a terrible movie that fans will love, or something. It's something like that.
I was
and
just going to
that's-
say that it was like
Yeah.
it's the best bad movie I've seen in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
All
you know,
backs to the
rip-off.
first movie.
Yeah, all rip-offs from the first,
Oh,
which is
yeah.
totally fine. A ton
Yep.
of cameos, so that's super fun. I could have done without like the depressing alcoholic, lead in, but I understand you have to create like some
Yeah,
drama within the
Right.
movie to keep the story going. I think they could have maybe handled that differently, but
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Love John Daly's character.
John
living in
Daly
the
was
garage.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So he was funny.
I really loved his new happy place when he realized that, like, I can't go back to thinking about young chicks with pitchers of beer. I gotta make a new happy place.
Yeah.
And it's him on the toilet watching squirrel videos on YouTube. I laughed so hard. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's so real, man.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's really good.
It's
I
got
think
its moments for sure.
yeah, the whole like final battle like of them versus like the whatever the X League or whatever it was pretty unique
Yeah.
with the different
Now,
whole
did you
setup and
Guy
guys
stuff.
Fieri
watch-
was there. Did you see Guy Fieri?
I
Yeah.
did.
My
Oh,
God.
I popped off at Guy Fieri. I was like, oh, it's Coos.
Yeah.
Now, was this a family movie night or no?
We
No,
didn't
I
let
went
my
over,
kids watch it. No.
No. So I've been
I
on the
went over,
fence.
had
Me
a
either.
bunch of
We
wine
have
with my buddy.
we didn't either, but I've been on the fence of like letting my kid watch Happy Gilmore 1. And like when I think back to the scenes, I mean, there's some language in it, of course, but like, which scenes would I not want an 8-year-old boy watching? And the happy place comes to mind, right?
Yeah.
When they're in a G-string, and
Yeah.
then even there's the other scene when he signs the boobs, like the cleavage,
Mhm.
which is
Yeah.
pretty. And then I was like, well, what if I record like the TV version? Like,
Yeah.
do they take any of that out? I don't
No,
know. I didn't watch.
Definitely not. It's not
I know.
PG-13 stuff. They'll leave.
True.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's
But-
tough.
Besides
tough.
those scenes, I think my kid would love it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think him saying the price is wrong, bitch. I think they wouldn't play that on TV.
I think you know what? I think he says like the price is wrong, Bobby. Because I feel like I've watched Happy Gilmore on TV before, and they
Oh,
say
yeah.
the price is
Yeah.
wrong, Bobby.
The price is wrong, Bobby.
Yeah, that's tough, right? Like how when's the right time to introduce your kids to that kind of stuff?
I know, because besides a couple scenes, like he loves watching sports movies, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh, that'd be a funny, good one for him. And there'd be a lot of parts he would laugh at that are clean, just like the stupid scene of when he hits the golf ball, like in the beginning with the moving guys, and he hits the lady out the window, and it's like
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah,
I
I still
think-
laugh at that. I've seen it 100 times. I still laugh every time.
Agreed.
exactly.
I think it's a sound effect. The like ball, like, hitting
Yeah.
them.
And then just rolling off the window.
Yeah, that's what gets me. Is the yeah,
Or even the stupid Mr. Lady. Like, just like there's a lot of clean stuff that's funny.
Yeah,
But then there's the few things like that I'm just like, he doesn't need to be seeing
Yes.
that right now.
yeah. Not yet. A couple years,
Yeah.
I think.
Agreed. Then we'd watch both of them. Agreed.
yeah.
Sweet.
All right, guys, that's about all we have. We keep it to an hour and a half. Usually, generally, we're doing pretty good on that. So
We are.
I think we're gonna wrap it up here. I don't know how you guys do it on East Coast time, man.
It's late.
We start at 8:30 East Coast time on Twitch, and it was like 7:30, and I'm like, I don't know how these guys do it, man. So props to you guys for doing it this late. And
But before you close out,
amazing.
Cruz, just want to remind everyone about
Oh,
Cooper
that's
Combat.
right. Sorry, so I missed the Cooper Combat.
You're okay.
Get it. Tell us, because that's in what? That's
We have 2 more weeks left.
okay.
So if you haven't
Okay.
entered yet, that's
15.
okay. It's not too late to enter. We're playing Dr. John Bonanza, and it's a simple one. Take some screenshots of however many bananas you collect and how many fossils you collect, and we will pay $10 to each winner, whoever has the highest number. And then as for entering, you'll get entered into a random contest for another $10. So it ends Sunday, August 17th. Make sure you get your submissions in our Discord. If you're not in the Discord, join the Discord through the link in our show notes of this episode. And if that never works, just send us an email. We'll make sure you get a correct link. I think sometimes they expire. I try to update them as often as I can. But join the Cooper Combat. We love giving away free money.
Mm-hmm.
That's
If
it.
you need more info on that too, I made that post on YouTube. It got a pretty good amount of views. So if you need more info on that, check our YouTube channel out and check that post on the Koopa Combat to see where to go and to find our Discord and all that. And Drew always posts that in the show notes because he's so good.
Well,
He's the producer. He produces the show so well. So that's all we have. Thank you all for watching live. Thank you all for watching live on Twitch. If you're watching live on Twitch, you might have seen my microphone. It's got an 8-bit Clubhouse
Oh yeah.
sticker on it. I've got the 8-bit Clubhouse. If you message me on Discord, I will send you one of these stickers. Just shoot me a DM, and I will send you one just for you, Darth Platypus, especially you. You DM me on you DM me your address. I'm gonna send you something.
I gotta throw a timeout and ask where you got that 1990 WWF microphone. Like that is like a classic.
That's it, dude. I got that straight on. I got this microphone straight on Amazon. It's ready to go. It's an interview mic.
It sounds.
Next time you guys come out, we're gonna go out on the streets of Boulder, and we're gonna interview people.
I think that sounds actually like a lot of fun.
It does.
Yeah,
sound
for sure.
fun.
We're just gonna share the microphone and interview people. But speaking of that, you guys come out. I've got Casa Bonita on lock anytime. Now I know how to get us in.
Yes.
We can get in there anytime. So I just went
gotta
last
do that.
week. A lot of fun. Casa Bonita. Shout out to Casa Bonita thank you for sponsoring the show, Casa Bonita. They don't sponsor the show either. But that's all the time we have. Thank you all for watching live. Thank you all for listening to the podcast on all your favorite podcast feeds. This will be up on YouTube at some point whenever I get around to it. This is great. This is great. Thank you all. It's all because of you that we do this and because we like talking to each other. These are two fantastic guys that I podcast here with. So thank you all for joining us and watching and listening. And until next time, keep it classy, San Diego.
I was really hoping you're going to say keep your wieners hot, but I'll take
keep
it
your
classy,
wieners hot.